Hello everyone. I must admit that it is very strange for me to be talking to you at a distance at this time of year when normally I would be looking forward to visiting you in person. However, current reality demands that we all keep our distance, and so for this year at least, I have the pleasure of your company in this form. What I wanted to talk to you about today are the tools and resources you have available to you to help you carry on teaching under these new conditions and how they can be combined. We will be looking at how to share interactive whiteboard software, extra worksheets, and Express Publishing digibooks. Those of you familiar with Express Publishing courses will already know that teachers are provided with an ebook for use with interactive whiteboards. Now don't worry if you don't have one at home, I'll tell you where you can get it a little later on. For those of you not familiar with it, it's important for me to tell you that the software is not just a flipbook of PDFs and audio. It's a fully integrated teaching system, including listening, videos, the answer key, grammar explanations, and many fun extras like games. The advantage this has, if your students are following your lessons from home, is that you can show them everything you need to without jumping around between book, CD player, and video, etc. There are a couple of ways that you can share the ebook with your students. One way would be to project it on a wall or to connect it to your TV screen and then use a webcam to broadcast yourself and the screen to your students. Another and possibly better way to let your students see the ebook without having to find extra wall space is to use free software to share the screen of your computer. There are many types of this software available. For example, Zoom, Skype, Google Classroom, etc. And all of these work very well, as do many others, and we're not here today to recommend one particular type. Please check them out online or follow the guidance of your ministry. What you will need to do in order for your students to be able to see the ebook is to share screen. In order to share your screen, you will need to open your platform and your ebook. I'm going to use Zoom as an example. Remember that on Windows you can move between screens by pressing Alt and Shift and Command and Tab on Mac. Once you have both your ebook and Zoom open and your students have joined the meeting, take your mouse down to the bottom of the screen and click on Share Screen. If you are planning on using the audio in the software, you will also want to check the box to share your computer audio. Now, instead of seeing you full screen, your learners will see the whiteboard and hear it when you need. Unless you mute your microphone, the program will channel both your microphone and the computer audio. A word of caution here. When you are sharing your desktop with your students, it would be wise to have a neutral desktop background, and be careful what shortcuts you have there and what browser tabs you have open. As a suggestion, when I'm working, I usually have a separate account on my PC just for work. If you're using a different platform and you would like to learn how to share screen, you can simply Google share screen on Google Classroom, for example. There is a YouTube tutorial for Google Classroom at the link I'm putting on the screen now. Now, let's see what extra resources are available to you. Our partners and friends at Leirilivro have made a number of extra resources available to you to supplement your teaching during this difficult transition to distance learning. Gaining access to them is easy. Simply go to leirilivro.pt and click on Profesores, and then select the tab for extra resources. If you have not used the site before, you will be asked to create a free account. If you are already a member, enter your username and password. Once you are in, you just need to select the course you're interested in and download the corresponding worksheet. This can then be printed or downloaded and sent by email. Please note that if you don't have your ebook at home with you, you can also download it from here. Finally, we come to Express Publishing's digibooks platform. Now, let me start by saying what digibooks is not. It is not merely a way of making PDFs available on demand. It is a complete learning management system and is available to you free of charge. What I'd like to show you now is only a small part of what the platform is capable, but I think it is what you will find most important. The platform will allow you to set homework and avoid the necessity of checking it during your lessons, as your students' progress will be available to you before you even start. Let's have a look at how you set homework. I'm going to assume you are already logged on to the platform. First, you need to open your book. Go to My eBooks, click on the book you want to use, click on Read Online, and the book will open. Now you have to find the exercise you want to give for homework. Let's say this one. Once you have it open in front of you, just scroll down to the bottom. Select the level, the lesson, the date it should be done by, and the time you want it done, preferably a little before the lesson. Click on Assign and it will be sent to your students. If there are listening exercises you want your students to do at home, these can also be set and done via the digibooks platform. Please note that the system does not send out email to students to notify them of homework. This is because in some cases, student accounts have to be opened without email. However, if the students are using a mobile device, they will be sent a notification that homework has been set. To do the assignment, the student should log on to the platform. Go to Assignments. Select the assignment they are going to do. Select or fill in the answers required and click Check. This will show them their score and, more importantly, will send that score back to the teacher. If they want to try again, they should click on the relevant button and go back and correct their mistakes. The great thing about the digibooks platform is that it marks your students' homework for them, saving you valuable classroom time. And you will be able to see how students have done before teaching your lesson, so you will know what problems they had and where they're absolutely fine. To find out how they did, simply go to Progress. Select from the parameters at the top of your page, and all your student scores will appear. If they have completed the exercise correctly, the circle will be green. If they didn't do so well, it will be orange. And if they did badly, or not at all, the circle will be red. If you want to see more details about what the student did, just click on the circle and it will show you how many attempts it took them to complete the exercise and what score they got each time. The system keeps track of all scores, but if you want a printed record, just click on Export as PDF. To get a quick overview, go to Assignments and click on the eye icon next to the particular assignment. What I hope I have demonstrated in this short video is that the combination of ebooks, extra resources, and Express Publishing digibooks is a powerful tool that you can use for teaching during what is a very, very difficult time. If you would like any more information about any of them, please do contact our colleagues at Leirilivro. They will also be able to send you help and information if you would like to open up a digibooks account. So I will stop there and express the wish that it won't be too long before I have the pleasure of visiting again. Until then, please remember to keep washing your hands, keep a distance, stay very safe and very well until we meet again. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.